soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdens thee, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
She's so cute. I was looking through that stuff. It's so cute.
That's her engagement photo.
Okay.
What dress you're wearing? I'm like, oh, that's what everybody says.
Well, not invited.
Congratulations！ 对啊，对啊，好远，今天还差了一点，真的。
谢谢师傅先跟你一口，让他给你录下来，快，快来吃一口，来，哎，谢谢，说谢谢，哎，可爱哦，这个是我大女儿的，这是固定下来的，有，我刚才觉得，对，好，来，妹妹，妹妹不干。
Linda，
姑妈妈，等一下让你讲讲话啊，给讲话，给他们讲两句祝福他们。
This is our closing. When you kiss me, heaven sighs and when I close my eyes, I see our closing. When you press me to your heart, I'm in the part of roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Every day words seem to turn into love song. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie. Oh, give your heart Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic's you cast. This is love I'll hold us to. When you kiss me, heaven sighs and the light close my eyes. I see love I'll hold us to. When you press me to your heart, I'm in the part of is blue. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Every day would seem to turn into love. Here, my heart is so deep. And life will always be like me. Speak, angels sing from above. Every day would seem to turn into love.
You can stand up. 你可以站起来。Please rise. I will. I will. Okay. Yeah.
Please be seated.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding of Charlene and Calvin. You have come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, and to offer your love and support for this union, and to allow Charlene and Calvin to start their married lives together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. So welcome all. Charlene and Calvin, thank you for your presence here today, and now ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support. Marriage is perhaps one of the greatest and most challenging endeavors of the human experience. No ceremony can create your marriage, only you can do that. Through love and patience, dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, and helping and supporting and believing in each other. Through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and learn to make the most important things in life. And lastly, learn to let go of the rest. True marriage begins well before the wedding day, and the efforts of marriage continue well beyond the ceremony. Other than rings, changes in nomenclature, last names, husband and wives, there is no difference between yesterday and tomorrow. The simple stroke of the pen, that is all that is required to create the legal bonds of marriage. But it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and compromise to make marriage durable and everlasting. You have wonderful times ahead, and you have hard times ahead. I invite you to confront these challenges together, and the love and commitment you have for each other will see you through it all. Char, we've known each other what it feels like a lifetime. According to my Google Photos, there are 5,451 photos of you, of which 2,306 are of us together. That's an average of 1.7 a day. Granted, it was one time when we took 50 pictures before we left the apartment, but looking through these pictures, I was reminded of the spunky Malaysian girl I met play badminton at USC. I can recount many memories of our history together, but what matters most is the person standing in front of us today, and where you'll go next. And you're that same spunky Malaysian girl, but more than ever, ready to get what you want for yourself and your family. I'm truly honored today, and can't wait to see the life and you and Calvin will create for each other. Calvin, we haven't known each other for that long, but I remember our first meeting like it was yesterday. It was Memorial Day weekend 4 years ago, and I was in the depths of my CFA studying, and we all had lunch. About 10 minutes into the conversation, you casually mentioned that, oh, you already got your charter a few years ago. And in my pain, filled with envy, I was thinking to myself, if you're good enough for the CFA Institute, you're good enough for Charlene. Since then, and especially the last 2 ski seasons, we spent a lot of time together, in the car, in the slope, and yes, in some hot tubs. Mainly hashing out our futures, from engagement rings, personal plans, family, kids, the like. And one trip after another, influenced by Char's charm, tenacity, and a little bit of forcefulness, I think, I can see your transformation literally right in front of me. Becoming the man in front of us today, the perfect yang to Char's yin. It is not a part of the ceremony where you give your vows to each other. Before you do that, I actually remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No ties more tender, no vows more sacred than those you assume here today. And you keep those vows not because of any religious or civil law, but out of desire to love one another fully and without limitations. Calvin, would you like to start with your vows?
It's quite nerve-wracking, but it's okay. Okay, I think today is my lucky day. Charlene, you are everything I want in a wife, a life partner, and a friend. I love that you do a little boogie when you see me sometimes just to make me smile. I love that you clench my hand tightly for no reason at all. I love that you learned how to cook because you know I like eating at home. Especially love that you remind me to do the dishes without getting mad at me because I never do the dishes. But more importantly, I love that you are grounded. You're an independent thinker, that you value happiness over wealth, that you are from a good family, and that you're also good to your family and to mine. Every day, I feel like I find a reason to fall in love with you again. Sometimes the reason is the same, sometimes it's a new reason, but we've been together for 4 years now and it hasn't gotten old. I love starting my day by seeing your face. I want every day in my future to start the same way. I love falling asleep next to you. No matter how the day goes, I feel better and that life will be good with you by my side. I feel rich beyond words. With you, I feel loved, I feel peace, I feel safe, and I feel brave. I know you will always take care of me when I am sick and that I can lean on you when I am tired. I am able to trust you completely. I make these promises to you. I will carry you when you are weak, or I can carry you just for fun. I will buy you flowers and take you on dates. I will do my best to make you smile when you have a bad day. I will be loyal. I will support you in pursuing your goals. I will dream with you. I will create a life with you. When we are old, I will still open doors for you and hold your hand. Life has so much to offer. I am so happy I get to experience it all with you. You support me to take risks. You encourage me to always do better. You help me be the best man I can be. When I am old, and lose my strength and my charm and my looks and my money and anything else I have, I know you will still love me and that I'm in your good hands. Every day really is better with you around. I think life is going to be beautiful with you by my side. I love you, Charlene Go.
It's great. Charlene, would you like to?
Dear Calvin, when we first met, I felt so nervous because it was my first blind date ever. I even thought of not showing up. When I saw you sitting at that bar in Little Tokyo 4 years ago, I thought you were kind of cute with that giant smile. And I immediately worried that I had ruined the first impression by being 7 minutes late. But it looks like I didn't. I found it so easy to connect with you. You were warm, funny, and laughed at all my jokes. I don't know why. I felt like we've known each other forever. After the first few dates, I hoped that it would be you. During the 4 years we've been together, we've explored the world, shared many adventures, and created countless memories. You are my pillar, my partner, and the butt of most of our inside jokes. You are my everything. I'm so glad that I didn't flake on our first date and feel like the luckiest girl in the world that I get to make these promises to you today. I promise to love you as you are and always be by your side. I promise to continue to pretend to like skiing. I promise to always be on your team and cheer you on. I promise to share all your hopes and dreams and make them mine. I promise to feed you home-cooked meals once in a while and also feed all the animals in our backyard. I promise to look at you the same way 50 years from now as I do today. I promise to never stop believing in us. I promise simply to love you with all my heart for all of my days, our days. Of all the adventures we've had, building a life, a home, a family together is our greatest yet. I'm so excited to be your wife.
Having this love in your heart, you've chosen to seal your vows with enchanting rings. David, may I have the rings? The rings you have chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for each other. They are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. As you wear these rings, may they be the constant reminder of these glad promises you make to each other today. Calvin, do you take Charlene to be your wife, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day until death do you part?
I do.
Take this ring and put it on Charlene's finger. Charlene, do you take Calvin to be your husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward until death do you part? Louder. Take this ring and put it on Calvin's finger. Having pledged the fidelity to love, honor, and cherish one another in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority vested in me by the power of your love and commitment to each other, it is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. Calvin, you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, First to you, Mr. and Mrs. Calvin and Charlene Lowe.
做我女朋友看，恭喜恭喜
Christine.
Oh, Eric, very nice.
Eric with a high school friend. Yeah. 好大哥这么帅的哈。
Saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that led me safe thus
天哪，
far.
恭喜你啊！今天恭喜，我也很高兴，我可以来参加你们的婚礼，非常非常好。你们要相爱，你们祝你们白头到老，永结连理，这个早生贵子，相亲相爱。上帝也祝福你们，每个人都在祝福你们，所以你们要有爱，就不要这个就想到有今天你们就不会这个就会相爱相亲，白头到老啊！好，就这样。
多爱，谢谢外婆，谢谢外婆。
恭喜你们，恭喜你们相爱，开心啊！能够看到你们来，真的很开心。
我也是很开心看到你可以今天过来跟我们一起庆祝。
先回去了，照张照片。
OK。
Calvin and Shar， 我真的今天是我最开心的一天了，看到你们两个能结合在一起，你们这是 perfect match。我刚刚看到你们在说的 vows， 我也很感动，我真的是从心里就祝福你们，真的也是祝福你们相亲相爱，两个人携手一起创造你们的将来。我知道这一定会很完美的哈。那在爱中的话，你们大家都要有 patience ，love is patience， 还要 kind， 然后 speech 呢也要 very gracefully 那这样子的话，我相信你们的这个生活会越来越好。我真的是为你们很开心，实在就是祝福你们永结同心。